Cheating Story Lab script. Hey, welcome to Cheating Story Lab. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment letting me know where in the world you're watching from. Ever had that gut feeling something was off, but everyone said to just trust and move on? Share your story in the comments below. I'm David, and 2 years ago, I thought my marriage was picture perfect. Sarah and I had been together for 9 years, married for 6. She was a PR manager. I was in software development. We'd just moved into our dream condo downtown. Everything seemed flawless from the outside, but perfection should have raised my suspicions. It started subtly. Sarah began staying late at work, coming home past 10 p.m., drained and distant. When I asked about her day, she'd mumble about client pitches or urgent deadlines. I trusted her. Why wouldn't I? Then came the out-of-town meetings, last-minute conferences, and emergency client trips, always with her co-worker, Ethan, whom I'd met briefly at a work event. He seemed friendly, maybe too smooth, but Sarah swore he was just a teammate. The real warning sign was her reaction to my suggestion of a home alarm system after some local burglaries. She snapped, accusing me of being controlling, insisting she didn't need surveillance in her own home. I should have listened to my instincts, but love blinded me. I was naive. The truth hit me on a random Wednesday when I was homesick with a migraine. I heard the front door creak and footsteps upstairs. Sarah had left for work hours earlier, or so I thought. Thinking it might be a break-in, I tiptoed upstairs. Our bedroom door was locked, and I heard Sarah's voice, mixed with a man's I didn't know. My chest tightened as I stood there, paralyzed, listening to enough to confirm my worst fears. When they finally emerged, I hid downstairs, pretending to nap on the couch. Sarah leaned down, kissed my cheek, and whispered she was off to work. Minutes later, I saw a gray SUV pull away from our driveway, not Ethan's car, but someone else's. That's when I decided to act. I called my friend Lisa, who owns a security firm. Within days, I had discreet cameras set up in common areas, telling myself it was just to uncover the truth. What I saw was worse than I imagined. Over 3 weeks, Sarah brought 3 different men into our home, our kitchen, our living room, during her work hours or when she claimed to be at yoga or shopping. The worst part, her precision. She tracked my schedule, texting them the moment I left, timing everything around my meetings. Ethan was never involved. I'd suspected the wrong person. The final straw was recognizing one of the men, Greg, my cousin Lisa's husband, who'd been my groomsman. That betrayal cut deeper than anything. I hired a divorce lawyer, Karen Lee, who was phenomenal. She guided me through my options and helped me document everything. When I confronted Sarah, she didn't flinch or apologize. She just stared at me coldly and said, "I figured you'd catch on eventually." Like it was a game she'd won. Then she revealed the money. While I worked overtime to fund our condo, she'd been siphoning funds from our joint account into secret ones, planning her exit for months. But I had an ace. The cameras uploaded to a cloud server. Even if she tampered with them, the footage was secure. At our divorce mediation, the mediator, James Holt, pushed for a fair 50-50th split, urging me to be reasonable. Sarah played the victim, claiming I'd been distant, that she deserved her share. I stayed silent, then played the footage, not the private moments, but clips of her scheming, counting cash, and mocking my trust on phone calls. The room froze. James's jaw dropped. Sarah didn't move. Then I played audio of her and Greg plotting to end his marriage to Lisa, too, after splitting assets from both divorces. They weren't just cheating. They were orchestrating a double betrayal for profit. James halted the mediation, citing potential fraud. Sarah's lawyer argued the recordings were illegal, but Karen had ensured they were legal in our state. Within hours, Greg texted me, begging me not to show Lisa the footage, terrified of losing his family. But Lisa deserved the truth. I showed her, and though it shattered her, she's now rebuilding stronger than I expected. She thanked me for being honest. Sarah lost everything, her job, our condo, and her reputation after her company learned she'd targeted a major client, Greg. Our prenup held firm, and her hidden accounts backfired in court. I kept the condo and my savings, but I lost my ability to trust fully. I walked through our home, haunted by memories, wondering which were real and which were lies. The cameras are still up. They make me feel safer, like I'll never be that blind again. People ask if I regret those cameras or learning the truth. I regret not trusting my gut sooner, letting someone make me doubt what was obvious. Thanks for hearing my story. If you've faced betrayal or struggled with trust, I hope this reminds you to listen to your instincts. Drop a comment. Have you ever known something was wrong but been told to let it go? Subscribe, like, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. I'll see you in the next video.